All right, guys, welcome back. It is day 2 of Advent calendars. And let me mute my screen so we're not hearing. And me and HK, I kept saying HK last night. Those of you who are not in the know, HK stands for Hello Kitty. She is one of my faves. HK, who is a present and a stuffy, is gonna hang out with us. And we're gonna start with our Stitch Supply Advent Calendar. I have linked descriptions of all the Advent calendars with links to all of the places you can buy or get said Advent calendars. This one is Stitch Supply. Day 1, we had this awesome webbing by Rashida Coleman Hale, who, by the way, I don't know why I didn't remember this last night, is the one who designed this amazing Advent calendar. And I can't wait to find ways to use this to store more decorations from the holiday when this is finished. So we're going right to box 2. Box 2. Look at box 2. Let me adjust just a tad. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. So we're just going to open it and see what. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Oh 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 my gosh. First, let's start with an amazing zipper. And this isn't even zipper tape. These are finished ends of a zipper. Ooh, I wonder if there's going to be a project in here we could use this zipper for. I have a couple I could use it for, like a new zipper bag for traveling. And then we also have hardware. Oh my gosh. Let's see. We also have hardware. Remember I said we use strapping? And look how pretty this hardware would go with this strapping. This is where you would attach it to the bag. I should have brought my bag to show you. I'll remember next time, tomorrow, to try to bring it to share with y'all. So you would, here's the ends of the webbing. You would insert that in there and then bang. And then this would attach the other side. The only thing we're missing is a D-bar. It's like a rectangular clip with a bar across it to create. So I'm not sure, but I am so excited. So I'm going to insert this back in so we cannot see the date, the number, and we know what we've used. So now we have webbing, we have hardware, and a zipper. We are like ready. I love the colorful zipper, and this goes so nicely with the webbing. I did not get a pouch yet. When I get a chance, I did not have time last night. Tell you the truth, I was tired. It was a long day. Okay, so there we have the Stitch Supply Advent Calendar. Awesome as always. And I have not seen that zipper or that hardware. So an exclusive Advent Calendar zipper and hardware. And if you don't know what I mean, I invite you to go to the Stitch Supply Advent Calendar or Stitch Supply Company website that's linked in the description. And you can see all the different kinds of webbing, hardware, and zippers that they have. There's a lot more out there in the world. So it doesn't look like, oh, I've got somebody watching. They're just not speaking. So welcome, welcome. Now we've got our 2 build ones. Let me open this up a bit and adjust it. So we're going to start with the Grinch. And I'm going to do what I did yesterday. As we get bigger, I'm going to have to figure this out better. But it's a little hard to reach across. And we're going to open it up. Yesterday we did day 1 and we built Cindy Lou Who right there. Oh, that's my cat's automatic feeder. She already jumped up here once. If I can get this open, I don't like to tear it. I think I said yesterday I'm OCD and we'll repack into little baggies. Take apart and repack into baggies. I may even just repack the whole thing and sell it as a whole. Oh, so there is our build. So let me get out my trusty knife. to build with. Hey, Lucky Jump James Eller, thanks for popping in for our short little advent calendar live. It's already been awesome. I hope you had a good day. They fixed the heat in my library. You know, I don't know if I told you yesterday, the heat, it was 60 was the high in my library yesterday at 3 o'clock. 60, oops, upside down. And at least it got up to 67 or 68 before I left today. All right, so we're going to build this little archway. So we got 2 columns with a little arch. Building is very relaxing. I'm a little OCD too. I like to, oops, wait a minute. We're doing, why does that look like there's supposed to be? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So we're going to take this and we're going to put 1, 2, 3. Is that all the way to the edge? Yeah. So we're going to put, oh, here's 2. So 1, oops, I put it on the wrong side because it's got to be on that side. 1, 2. I always call these headlights. 3 in this little square there. And then that goes on top of our arch. Okay. And then, oh, that's a little weird. So we take our 2x4 and we put our little roofs, I call them, or ramps. Oh, well, good. Hang out with me for a little bit of time. I only plan on being on here 15 minutes or so, not much longer. I kind of like these lives. And at least my voice is back a little bit sometime during the day, probably because sitting in the cold library yesterday and today, my voice started to go. Just like laryngitis kind of thing. The only thing with putting these on is they're really hard to get straight. There we go. Okay, so that looks right. And this is going to go like this. Right on there. And then we got these 3 pieces. Ooh. Okay. Oh, no. Here's these 4 pieces. Okay, I didn't put, oh, this, I forgot to put this on up here. Okay, and then the curved piece goes here. And then I'm going to put these in the right order. These are always weird to me. I think they go this way. Let's see. Like that. Okay, this was a very... Oh, maybe this is going to be part of the fireplace. I don't know. There it is. We built it. It's a little weird. But we got it and Cindy Lou who is no more than 2. All right, let's stick the advent calendar back over here. And I'll put those there. And now we've got the HK or Hello Kitty calendar. And where is 2? I did take a picture of 2. Well, am I opening it? Oh, I'm opening it backwards. That's why it's a backwards one. There we go. Ooh, we're building. Oh, that looks like a street light with a sign. Okay, let me get out my knife. I love this little knife. It's the coolest little knife. And it cuts so well. I broke down all the Amazon boxes I have in the house. I have a townhome and I have no storage, like minimal closets, no attic, no basement, no garage. So I had boxes stacked everywhere from Christmas things coming in that I ordered. And so I finally, I'm going to have to move this closer because I cannot see that far away. Can we see? Let's make it a little, there we go. All right, so we're building this. We're going to start, ooh, I like that cloud shape. That's kind of cool. Okay, we're going to put this on the first 2. Well, I can get that on there. This on the first 2. Okay, and then we're going to put a small white round I'm going to put a tall tube, red tube. Oh, and then I like these. I always think these are like stoplights. They have all the different things on them. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get it going. Okay, let's get it going the same direction. There we go. And then we've got, oh, wait a minute. We're missing, oh, the little, oh, I might have, nope, there it is. I like these are cool, the robot arms. But I like, because we're going to use this like a sign holder. What's this? Here's the sign. Oh, it's a Christmas tree with an arrow, like it's showing you to go to the Christmas tree lot. Okay, am I still on the screen? Yeah. Okay. Oh, and then we're gonna make a little wreath. I like that. Oh, we have an extra one of these. You know, I could put it right here. I wanted to do that anyway. I like when you get extra bricks. There we go. And then the globe on top. That's cool. And then the, oh, that's so festive and sweet. Look at that. It's a little lamppost with a sign. Christmas trees. I am a Christmas tree fiend. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I always eat dinner with my parents on Wednesday. Melody likes that. And I'm gonna say we need to go to Alex's, because usually I get my Christmas tree on or around December 1st. And the Christmas tree lot is in the same place as Alex's grill, which is a really awesome restaurant we have in town, a little diner grill kind of place. And it, actually, let's take a picture of everybody together. And it, we can literally park, and Dad, it's kind of a tradition. Dad brings the truck, and we eat, then walk over. We load the tree. We used to be, so a guy my dad worked with actually used to own the Christmas tree lot. He has retired and passed it on to someone else. And so there's all my stuff so far. Actually, let me take yesterday's out and just do today's. And then I'll put it in and do a picture. Oh, I can't do a picture. How do I do a picture without my... I'll just leave it there and take it after my live is done. But anyway, I'll get my Christmas tree. I always get a live tree. I have had a live tree almost my whole life. Now, when my sister was born, I was 9.5. And she had a lot of allergies when she was little. I think it was because we built a home. She was like 1.5. We built a home, and we didn't finish the base floors. It was all plywood. And we slowly, like, we went in the home and slowly, room by room, added flooring. And I think a lot of it was the off gases, the formaldehyde and stuff from the flooring. So she had a lot of allergies, milk, wheat products. She was always sick. She took after my dad. She was always sick as a kid and a baby. I was never sick as a kid or a baby. I took after Mom. And but anyway, long story short, when we moved down here, well, we still went back up north for Christmas, so we didn't get a tree, or we got a tree, cut it down, and then we really didn't enjoy it because we always were a Christmas Eve, put up the tree. Dad used to get the trees in Pennsylvania when he would go deer hunting. This is where I lived in Pennsylvania. And they would mark trees as they were deer hunting on this farm, Christmas tree farm. And then they would cut them down, and they would bring the trailer home with trees, wrapped up trees, and deer, whatever deer they got. And then we never put our tree up until Christmas Eve, and then we put the lights on it, and Santa decorated it. So we started putting our tree down here, and then after a couple of years, we didn't go up for Christmas. Sometimes we went up after Christmas, but then my grandmother and grandfather started coming down for like 3 or 4 weeks from Pennsylvania. But they started getting artificial Christmas trees because Kelly just still had all these allergies. and they all have artificial trees. As soon as I got out into my own apartment, the church down the Orange United Methodist Church when I lived in Carborough, they had a Christmas tree farm every year that someone had donated to the church, and they would bring trees in and sell them, and the profits all went to world missions. In fact, I have a wooden cross hanging up in my car that they gave out one year. And so every year I would go and get my Christmas tree. I would bring it, a little Christmas tree, I'd bring it home, and I had one of those metal stands that you had to put it in and screw the things. And almost every other year I would call my dad crying because I'm living in Carborough. Dad, I can't get the tree in, blah, 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 blah. He actually bought me this vintage hand saw. It's really cool. It's hanging up in the other room that I used. He got it for me at an auction, a state auction he was at, because I often had to cut off the lower branches or even up the bottom of the tree because I just didn't do a good job at the place. But I still, for like 9 years, went and got my own tree and put up my own tree and decorated it and all that. And then when I moved down here, I lived with mom and dad or I moved back here. I lived with mom and dad for about 10 or 11 months till I decided where I wanted to live. I was teaching here. And I bought my townhome. And that next year, I found the Christmas tree lot that, again, was owned by a guy my dad had worked with at Westinghouse. And we'd go and chat with Garland, Wagner's Trees, that's what he was, and get my tree. Sometimes he'd give me a discount because I was Glenn's daughter, and always beautiful trees. And they have the really cool stands that have, like, it's a big green plastic water thing, and it's got a tripod of, how to make a tripod of rebar legs, and it's got a spike up the center. So they drill up the center of the tree. It's the best stand ever because you literally just, they put the netting on it. So you literally bring it in, stick it on the thing, turn it however way you want it, and it's there and it stays. And they're the fresh trees from the mountains of North Carolina, and super cool. Well, this is getting a little long. I need to wrap it up. I will get into storytelling mode. So I'm going to take my pictures and update the thumbnail for this. If you didn't get to watch it, you can come back and watch it. And thank you, Lucky James Eller, for coming in and hanging out with me. And good luck. And I'll see you all tomorrow on day 3. Oops, I got to move it to end the live. I can never get to the button to say yes.